So I'm out here in East Texas with my friend Rusty from Garrett Metal Detectors. That's how I met him years ago. He's taking me on a fossil hunt today on this river. And what we're doing is just going along the gravel banks. And you can find, I've already found a few things. And you can look for arrowheads and stuff too. So keep your eyes open for that. They just had about, I think, a 17-foot flood a couple days ago. So we're hoping some stuff washed up. Let me show you a few things that are kind of neat. This is a big fossil here. This is, I think, a type of oyster. They call it a devil's toe. That's the kind of the common name. Unfortunately, that one's broken. There's a piece of curls around here, and looks like a devil's toenail or something like that. I don't know. I'll try to find you a better one. I will a little bit later. There's one. There's a spike I found a few minutes ago. But you see how that curls around like that? That's pretty cool, isn't it? Never seen those before. I'll bring a couple of those home to the wife. That'll be her present from this trip. I'm bad that way. So what you have there?
Hi there.
A little
Got
snake.
A little garden snake,
cutie.
ribbon snake.
What's that, like a little white mark on his top of his head?
Looks like it. Don't know if he's trying to shed or if he's already shed or if that's a... No, it's a beauty mark there.
Huh.
I guess so.
He's pretty.
He is pretty.
Gonna save him?
I'm gonna let him go, yeah. I'm gonna put him right back over here where I found him. Starting the day off right.
Yeah, you are.
Nature's best right there.
It's kind of chilly out here for him. I guess the sun's pretty warm.
Yeah, that sun feels good to him, I'm sure.
Yep. Feels good to me, too.
Yes, sir.
Rusty is still upriver, and I came down to that little spot. And I just want to show you what I found and what I'm looking at here. This is what I found down here so far. This is kind of cool. I don't think it's a fossil, but I'm going to save that just because it's interesting. And I have this little rock with a hole in it, which is a leverite, or leave it right there. It's not a fossil. This is a piece of fossil bone, I'm pretty sure. And I think this is a fossil bone too, but I'm not positive, so I'll save that and let Rusty take a look at it. But you can see what we're looking through here. There's lots of these shells here, the devil's toenails. There's one there. There's some beautiful ones here. I have to remember to grab at least one for the wife. For the wife, or Lindsay. And there's a bunch of them. There's another one there. And I've seen many hundreds of them already today. But what we're going to do is we'll keep the video rolling as long as we can, but I just have a suspicion it's going to get very, very windy soon. See another more of those shells there. So we did pretty good. I mean, we're finding all kinds of stuff. I'm really enjoying it, and I'm keeping my fingers crossed the wind will lay down and not keep picking up like it is. So I have even a better rock for my wife now. She's gonna kill me, but you know why I have an F-350 now? Haul all this heavy stuff. Rusty found this and he just gave it to me, and I'm gonna keep it because my wife loves ammonites. That's an ammonite right there. Isn't that cool? Of course, it would have been all the way around. It's broken off, but that's my one big piece I'm gonna save. She'll love that, no doubt. Awesome. All right, so what did you find there? What did you find? Looks like a cork.
Yes, I'm calling it a piece of baculite. And a baculite is going to be conical shaped. Imagine a carrot. And this is the top of the carrot, and the top would grow out of here. Oh. This little guy would bob in the ocean like that. And it was like a squid type creature.
Yeah?
And
that's really cool. It looks like a cork almost.
It really does.
Yeah. Do they get very big, or is this about as big as they get?
I would imagine so. I don't find them much larger than that down here, but I do have some bigger ones.
Is that another tooth?
That is a tooth right there. That's called a rostral tooth.
Rostral?
Rostal.
Rostal.
And it is actually a prehistoric sawfish tooth. What's left of one, anyhow. That's the root and the tip there.
That's pretty.
It is.
Yeah, I like that.
And that one's actually broken. It could be worn like that, but I would imagine it's probably just broken.
Yeah.
And when you find one intact, they're longer, obviously, and they typically have a white tip on them.
Cool.
We've got some fossilized seagrass. Another piece of baculite.
Oh, seagrass. Is that the seagrass or is that the tube?
I'm sorry, seaworm tube. Seaworm tube.
Okay.
I'm telling you wrong. But that's what we found so far.
Cool.
Just got here. Maybe we'll get into something good here in a little bit.
Well, I showed him that giant ammonite you gave me.
Excellent.
So yeah, that was beautiful. Yeah, that's awesome. My wife's gonna love you for that, and I'm gonna give you credit for that.
Well, What she don't know won't hurt her.
Yeah,
Texas
it's a neat looking glass too. Well, that looks like older.
Oh yeah.
A little bit older.
Yeah, that'd be before
Cool.
1910 when they were still using manganese in it.
I didn't find, but I think I have the spot for the best find of the morning. I haven't found it yet.
Okay.
I'm gonna show you where it is though.
Okay.
It's right there.
I guarantee you that's
Right
where it
there
is.
is where it's at. I gotta go down there, you know. We have time?
Well, we got plenty of time.
Okay.
We got all day.
Let's go. He has a little box full of stuff. I've been finding a lot of pieces of bone and of course a lot of those devil's toenails and odds and ends. So it's been pretty good. We're probably gonna head out of here at lunchtime though. We're gonna go meet someone that he met online to go to another spot. So we'll be here for another couple hours though. I'm really enjoying it. This is a lot of fun here. So I just took a little bit of a hike downstream just to kind of get the feel for the area. And I was looking at this big mud bank here, and you can see there's some of the shells and stuff up in that area. And if you look, you can see like there's like a gravelly deposit about 3 feet thick right there. I think that's where a lot of the fossils are coming from. Yeah, they're coming out of, oh yes, look at this. Some more of these, that's another one of those devil's toes, but that one looks very interesting. It's a lot different, a lot more color than any others that I've seen so far. I think we should dig that out of there. I'm gonna have to get a stick because, get my hand out of there. I didn't bring it, there we go, that's no problem. Just use the old finger pap it. Here we go. It's quite colorful. It's very fragile though, it's gonna fall apart. Let's wash it off, see what it looks like. Of course, I go right to the mud, the worst spot in the whole river. Well, is that amazing? I think it's pretty cool looking. You can see it. All right, we'll leave that one right there. Maybe someone else will come along and find it. And I'm going to kind of climb up the bank a little bit and just get a closer look at that stuff, and maybe up there if it's not too slippery. You want to come? All right, I'll bring you with me. See what that is first. That's a rock. Well, I'll tell you what, I'm going to turn the camera off. I have a feeling I'm going to fall, so I'm going to put the back in its case where it'll be protected. You can see it's very muddy here. Oy. Just found a 30-30 rifle casing. And I'm looking down here, and I believe that's a knife, pocket knife. What do you think? An old one. Yep, that's exactly what it is. Pocket knife. All kinds of weird stuff down here. I'm thinking these must be geodes. Found one earlier, and hopefully it made it. Yeah, it's almost round. See the fossils in it. I guess that would be classified as a geode. Found a really round one back there. I should break it open. See what's in it. Look. All kinds of cool little things in here. Oh, some copper. Take that to the recyclers. That's probably a penny or two. Actually, might be more than a penny or two. Copper's pretty high right now. See anything good? Still a lot of these shells. There are a lot of those everywhere. I'm only going to take one though, some brick. I don't know how old it is, but traffic cone. Stuff really gets mixed together in here. It's kind of weird to see something that's probably, you know, 20 years old with something that's 100 million years old right on top of it. Oh, that's pretty. Look at this. Well, I can't really pick it up, but that's kind of cool. I don't know enough about rocks to be able to tell you what that is, unfortunately. What that is? That's asphalt from the highway, I think. Better look. Yeah. Well, I don't know. Looks like asphalt. Made with that. I guess that's asphalt. That's probably how I hurt my thumb. Got that little black mark on it with a rock. I don't even remember. It's been many months now. It's almost out to the end. I'm starting to clip it away slowly. All right, let's get back to looking without the camera. Sorry. There's a big pile of stuff that's gathered here for some reason. Look, there's a bracelet. I didn't even see that. What I was looking at was this. It's a big chunk of lead, melted lead. Oh, look, all the bullets. didn't even see those. That's cool. Look. Wow, look. There's all this iron, there's melted lead, there's bullets. Those are pellets from like a shotgun, all collected here. All these bullets. These are 45 caliber. There's some smaller ones, and sinkers, and lead. And wow, there's a key. That's really neat. You just wonder why there's so much in this one little spot. But I can tell you, I know a little bit why, maybe. If you look out in front of it, you can see this hard pan right here. And this is not rock, it's very hard clay. So anything that's laying on this very smooth surface is being picked up by the floodwaters and carried down here to the end and being pushed up, and the heavy stuff is just sitting there. And the lighter gravel and smaller rocks just keep going on down. So it's pretty cool. I'm excited now. Weird how it's all in that one spot though, mostly. No, and I'm not going to carry this stuff out of here. I know you'd like me to, and I'd like to. See anything else? I'm going to miss a bunch of stuff, there's no doubt. That's a valve stem off of a tractor probably, or some old-fashioned car. I just can't get over how the lead. If I was in gold country now, that could be gold. Got 22 bullets, and lots of pellets. Looks almost like a knife blade, but it's not. These are copper jacketed bullets. You can see right inside it's the lead. Man, there's not much rifling on them. Let's move that rock, see what's under there. Sinker? Lots of sinkers and more bullets. More bullets. I wonder why the melted lead's here though. That's kind of odd. Why so melted lead? So much. Another valve stem. That's that key. See anything else in there? See any gold nuggets? Any mini balls? I didn't pick that bracelet up. I gotta remember to do that. Let's go look at that in a minute. That looked almost like a cylinder out of a handgun, but I don't think it is. See, that looks almost like where the bullets would go in there. But it's not. Not a horseshoe. You see, even the bullets and stuff, the heavy lead's not really making it up here. It doesn't appear. It's mostly being caught right on this face. Where's that? Oh, there's a lock. That's an old lock. You can see it's rusted away. Big piece of copper or brass. Oh yeah, drain cock of some kind. Off an old vehicle. Where's that bracelet? Oh, there's a bracelet. What do you think it is? Silver. Look at that. Whoa, awesome. Probably not very old. Can't quite make out what it says. R-O-N-A, I guess it's Ronald McDonald. Hamburglar must have chased him down through here. Wouldn't it be really neat if we found like a mini ball or something in here? I don't know. Well, I guess the soldiers were out here. Probably from the 1850s on. Not Civil War, but you know, fighting the Indians. Alright, that's it for the excitement, I guess. I'll keep poking around. If I see anything really cool, I'll let you know. And if you see anything really cool that I don't pick up, let me know. That's so neat how all the lead is right in this one spot. That is so weird. Very strange. I'm not really going to go down any further. If we're going to cross the river and go up that side, it's not going to be quite as... Well, who knows? Who knows what's coming out of that bank right there and following along. So we might find something, maybe an arrowhead or two in there. Wouldn't that be nice? We'll go down to here with shallow cross and go up. Of course, I had to keep looking, and I was picking through this stuff here. And do you see anything interesting? Do ya? Here's a fishing sinker. A lot of little bullets, but anyway, I noticed right there. Look, that's the reeded edge to a coin. Now it looks really shiny, so it's either silver or it was lost like last week. We're gonna find out though, aren't we? Yeah, what do you think? I don't recognize it yet. Huh. I don't know, that looks silver to me. I think it's silver. Oh, it's silver! Very carefully take this off. I don't want to scratch. Oh my gosh. Can you imagine? Really? That is so cool. I have to wipe it a little bit for you. This, okay. Seeded Liberty dime. In fairly decent shape. So cool. I'm glad we kept looking. Oh, gee, almost lost it. I'm glad I kept looking here. We'll have to poke around some more. Rusty's gonna be freaking out. He doesn't find much old stuff in the rivers down here, but you know, they were here a while ago. I'm wondering about that melted lead. I'm starting to think there's so much over here. I wonder if this might have been an island that they camped on. Nah, that's probably, I don't know. Why is there so much melted lead? There's only one old thing though, so I don't see like musket balls. We'll keep looking. That's cool, man. That's awesome. The wind's really picking up, but I'll keep my back to it. But I'm just kind of digging around in here and finding all kinds of neat things. That's some type of, I don't know if that's melted copper or brass probably. Got a bullet. That's a modern bullet. And some screws and some other things. But I'm just taking this little digger right here, not using my fingers. And just going through here looking for some gold coins. You never know. But you can see all kinds of, there's some more 22 bullets, another 45 slug. I mean, there could easily be some really good stuff in here. I don't think you could ever use a metal detector though, because there's just so much little things, and you know, so many of these bullets, because those bullets are some great. That's a 22 bullet that was dropped. A little different though. No, it's just a regular 22 long rifle. It was dropped. Hard to say how far up the river that came, how far down the river it came, but yeah, look, there's a bunch of them. There's so many of these 45s in here. I don't suspect they were being shot right here. I think they probably washed down to here. When I talked about the island earlier, if I left in the video, what I was getting at was that maybe this was, there's some more melted stuff, that this was a island that they camped on, and the melted lead could have been left over. That's a rivet. That's a leather rivet. That could be off a saddle. That's definitely not off a saddle. Could have been had campfires and melted the lead, and the island got washed away, and all the heavy stuff just stayed real close, and all the lighter sand and stuff went away. But I'm not saying that's what it is. There's something roundish. It's almost like a musket ball, but I don't think it is because it's hollow. All right, I'll keep going. I think we should keep looking. What do you think? I think we have about an hour or so before we go. That's a big, I don't know what that is. It looks almost, I guess that's a sink. Oh, it's a homemade sinker, maybe. Yeah, I'm gonna keep that. I had something over here I found earlier I wanted to keep too. This was kind of interesting. This rolled up copper or brass. I'm gonna save that too. I'm not sure what that's all about. I'll put that in my bag before we go. I'll dig around some more. I don't know if this is very exciting for you guys, but I'll let the camera roll. So when that gold coin rolls out of here, you'll see it right with me. And I tell you, if I lived here, I would be down here with a shovel, and I would take every ounce of this stuff up and spread it out there and wash it off with the river water, or at least screen it, because there's, I mean, that's like melted. And the fact that we found that old coin just is very, very exciting, because there's old stuff in here too. The nice thing is, if you look, when we dig down, you're hitting this hard pan right here, so we don't have to go below that. So everything's going to be in that top couple inches. So it's something of interest. All right, I'm going to turn the camera back off. I'm sorry. And I'm going to keep looking though. Is that a horseshoe? Not using my fingers, of course. All right. If I see something else cool, we'll turn the camera on. It's going to be very limited because it's getting really windy. I hate it. We didn't get out here early enough in the morning. Actually, we did. We left the place we met at 6:30, so we've been on the road for a while. Alright, if I don't talk to you again on this video, I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you liked my little coin, because I sure did. That's a find of the trip so far. We'll see you a little bit later, I promise. Well, I had to turn the camera back on, because of course I'm still digging, and I just found something interesting. Look at that. You know what that is? I'm not 100%, but this is exactly what we find in Civil War camps, which is part of a sword hanging rig. Now maybe they use these for something else as well, but if I found that back east, I don't think there's anyone that wouldn't say that's part of a sword hanging rig. You know, from a, you know, a sword from the Civil War. That isn't, but oh man, we're gonna have to keep digging here. That's where I was digging around and found the silver coin there. And I see another coin. It's not a silver one though, but see it? I have no idea. Well, it could be a button, I guess. Let's look at it. It looks like an Indian head from here. What do you think? Yeah, it's an Indian head. Oh man, I think we found tomorrow's video. I think we may come back here tomorrow. That's an Indian head penny. Apparently you don't find a lot of this old stuff in this area right here, but it's definitely here, so we're gonna have to come back. Awesome. Let's keep looking. It's weird to have the coins out in the middle like this. There's a key. It's a modern key. I'm not unconvinced there wasn't. Man, I wonder if this was a crossing here. Maybe there's a ford here. On that hard pan I was showing you about. There's got to be some reason there's so much of this stuff here. I don't know what that is. Rusty's gonna freak out. Naturally, I couldn't leave, but I'm gonna have to leave now. I came back to where all the buckshot was, or the bird shot, you know, the melted lead and whatnot. I started digging some more in here with the spike, my trusty spike, and I just flipped out another coin. It's silver. What do you think it is? No, it's not silver. Is it? It's a mercury. Yeah, it's a mercury dime. That's silver. We'll take that. That was right in here. There's another bullet. That's a 22 short, or extra. I guess that's a short, not an extra short. Let's dig in here a little bit with the spike. I'll let you watch me. Wanna watch? I know you do. I know you do. This video, I've actually ended a bunch of times. So I keep finding stuff. Unfortunately, we have to leave shortly. But I'm gonna try to talk Rusty into coming back here tomorrow with some shovels so we can really get down and dig here. Again, I don't think we could metal detect this. There's so much. Look, there's another. That's a cool little bullet there. Don't know what that is. Center fire, so it's not that old. We'll go ahead and keep that one because it's different. I guess we'll just set them right there for now. Look for some more coins. Gold coins. Gold. See any gold? Hey, I have to get Rusty, I guess. Said we had to leave at noon, meeting that other person, so hopefully we can. What that is? Some type of rivet. Slip back here tomorrow, maybe, with some real digging stuff. He's got a bunch of screens too, so it's weird how there's old stuff in here and there's newer stuff in here. Well, it's not that weird. It's a river. That's what happens in a river. Everything gets mixed together. That's why it's really not of any. It's not really of any use to an archaeologist. Rivers like this. Because stuff gets mixed in, it's all mixed together, so there's no stratification of when it was lost, and anybody could have pitched this stuff off the river or off the bridge up there and washed down here. There's no way to prove that they didn't. So an archaeologist finding something really cool out here has no way of knowing if, you know, some angry wife didn't pitch some digger's collection over the bridge and it just happened to wash down here, because it's not stratified properly, because the river has turned everything up. That doesn't bother us though. Okay, well look, a couple more minutes and I have to go get Rusty, and this is going to be the end of the video, I promise, because Rusty's going to kill me if I don't go get him. And I'd feel really bad at this point if I don't go get him, because he really likes to find old stuff too, and there's not really old stuff down here, generally speaking. And this is the spot, so I'm gonna go get Rusty and quit talking. I almost hate to do this. Not really. How you making out? I think you're gonna be jealous. He said, "Oh no! Hey, is that fossilized, dude? It's the jawbone of a cow, a horse.
Looks like a cow.
Cow, horse. That's a horse.
No, it's a horse.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a horse.
Yep, that's a horse.
All right, you ready?
I am. What you got, boss?
You'll never guess.
Arrowhead.
Well, no.
No?
Put your hand
out. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, can you believe it?
Oh, seeded. 1887. And it looks like a mint mark of. I don't see no mint mark.
No mint mark.
Are you serious?
I mean, are you jealous at least a little bit?
Huh?
Are you jealous at least a little bit?
Jealous. How many times have I been down here bent over? I've never found a coin.
Oh.
Oh, look here. There's a nice ichthyosaur tooth.
I want to show you something else too. That's the best find, but I want to show you something else. Wait. Oh, no.
You found that ID bracelet too?
Mm-hmm.
Look at you, man. Look at you go. Another coin. What is that? Merc?
It's a merc. But anyway, here's the deal. Dude, there's so much of that stuff down there. It's incredible, okay?
Okay.
And this?
Yeah, D-ring?
D-ring.
Yeah.
That looks like it could be like, you know, U.S. military D-ring.
Sure.
And there's thousands of this kind of stuff. Thousands. And I came back to get you.
All right. Wow.
I've never heard you so quiet. What happened? It is melted lead like out the yazoo, and there's
nice railroad.
Hundreds of. Is that what?
It's a date now. It's got a date on it.
You know, people have always told me about these. I saved that on a whim. There may be more there.
And now you have one.
Yeah.
You must bring luck. I just found 2 teeth while I've been over right here.
That's awesome. Awesome.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thanks, man. I think he's very jealous. So I've never heard him this quiet before. Hey, thanks for bringing me down. It's made an awesome video, and you know what? I haven't even touched the spot yet.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
We'll see you on the next. We'll see you the next time we're down here with screens.